What is up, everyone? What is up? I hope you're all well. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how to get started in Forex, right? You've heard about Forex, you wanted to trade, you don't know where to start, you don't know how to start. Today, I'm going to show you step by step on how to get started in the Forex market and start trading and making money. Because that's the most important thing is the reason why we trade this market is to make money. So to get started, you don't know where to start. You've seen these candles, all these charts, all of these things. I'll explain it all, right? So stick with me till the end of this video, and I'm going to show you guys on how to get started. Now, first things first is you need a few things, right? You're gonna need obviously TradingView is the website where probably everybody who trades does his analysis on. So this website would be your top-down analysis, right? This is where you're gonna spend most of your time looking at these candlesticks. So yeah, it's just tradingview.com. Now when you just go on this website, it's gonna look completely different than this. You can customize it, and honestly, it's preferences. This little setting button here, everything you need to do, looks and everything else is right here. You can edit the candlesticks, edit and so when you first open TradingView, it's gonna look completely different. What I want you to do is right click on your mouse and then just remove drawings and remove indicators, right? Remove everything from the what comes with, right? The standard setting is not what we want, right? So you remove all your indicators, remove your drawings. You're gonna have a naked chart. It's gonna look something similar to this. Your candlesticks will look probably a little bit different, but that doesn't matter. Now, right here is where you search for the pair you're gonna trade. So, for example, you could say GBP, USD, for example, right? USD. So here, British pound versus the US dollar. And then you just click on it, and then in this scenario I have USD JPY, the US dollar against the Japanese yen. Now when the US dollar is the first pair, that means this chart is we're trading the US dollar against the Japanese yen, right? And then if let's say Euro USD, USD. In this case, we're trading the euro against the dollar. So whatever pair is first, that's the pair you're trading against the dollar, right? Now let's just go back to USD JPY. Alright, so this is the first thing. The second thing you're gonna need is a broker. A broker is basically the middleman. The broker is basically, let me show you here. The broker is basically a middleman, is where you have your where you can deposit your money. It's the broker is what executes your order, basically. The broker is basically essentially the bank, is where you put your money in and you start trading with that money through this broker, right? Now the TradingView is the website you do your analysis on, you read the charts on. The broker is the platform where you deposit your money into your account, right? Personally, I'm not going to recommend a certain broker. I would like you to go and do some research and see which broker that fits you, right? Do your own research on that and make sure you go with a broker that you're comfortable with, right? In my case, I am with IC Market. I'm super happy. They've got roll spreads, which means it's the price between the bid and the ask price. So I'm gonna get into that later. And yeah, just go on their website. They offer lots of good accounts that you can download. Here's where you can download it on on your Windows, Mac, Android, iOS, wherever device you're on. You're gonna, of course, create an account on that platform you download on, and then you just sign up, and then yeah, you just deposit your money, and then now you have the broker, and you have the website you do your analysis on and read the charts on. Now you need the app that basically you can execute your order on and make money. Mt4 is basically everybody's app really. You just search Mt4. As you can see, download Mt4 for free. Open an account today. Blah blah blah. It's basically a software you can where you can actually, like, as you can see, I've got it downloaded right here. I've got Mt4 and Mt5 and Mt4. So you just download it, and then you sign in with the details that IC Market gives you. So when you sign up as a client on the broker, they send you an email with your login, right? You take that login, and then you go to your Mt4 app, right? Or either on your phone or on whatever it is. In this case, let me just open. I'll just show you guys on my phone here. So I'm just going to record my screen, and then I'll show you guys how it's going to look. You basically go on your App Store or Google Play, whatever you're on, download Mt4, click on Mt4. As you can see, it's going to look a bit different. This plus icon here is where you can obviously trade all these Forex majors, crypto, Forex miners, whatever account, whatever obviously pair you're trying to trade, that you just click on it and you add it to your watch list, right? Now let me just go in, and let's say here's a demo, for example. I'll show you just an example on how this works. Basically, you've got the charts here. This is just the charts where you can also see where you enter, where you don't enter. Now remember, I talked about the spreads. Now the spread is basically, let me try to find something with some spreads on. Yeah, you see the red line and the blue line. This is the spread. Some brokers have wide spreads, which means if you, let's say, if you sell, right, the order gets executed down here. So that means the market has to come all the way down to here for you to start breaking even and make profit. This is why I like IC Market. They offer very low spreads, which means sometimes when you execute an order, you can be instantly in profits, right? So this is the Mt4 app. You've got your pairs here, you've got your charts, you've got your trades. Now this is a demo account, so this is the balance, the equity, the margin, all that stuff. So now it's gonna look different. What you do is obviously you click on your account. You can say log into an existing account, and then you just search for whatever. Let's say you joined with IC Market. You just search IC Markets, and then you've got all these different ones. Now you just have to obviously see what your email says, and then follow the steps from there. You just click on it, and then you basically log in, and then you go from there. Now once it's connected, you're gonna see your balance here that you deposited on your broker's website. It's gonna be somewhere here, and then this is the chart. Now you've got everything you need to start trading, right? Now that we're done with these steps, I'm gonna show you a quick little strategy on how to read the charts and how to place a trade. This is personally my strategy. This is what I use. Feel free to try it out, and you let me know obviously how you like it. Alright, so what I do is, first things first, I go to the higher time frame. I usually start on the weekly, just to see where we at. You know, when you're on the weekly, you don't have to look all the way far back, because this was like 2018. You know, we don't need to know what happened in 2018. Just look at the previous week. When you're on the weekly time frame, it means each candle represents 1 week in real life time, right? Each candle represents 1 week. Now, this is the past week. We've been really bullish. on USD JPY. So now that we know that, okay, previous weeks we've been really bullish on USD JPY. Then I drop down to the daily. Now on the daily, I draw my support and resistance. For example, in this scenario, I'll just take the a horizontal line, and then I just see where the market has rejected before. Right? Well, yeah, I clicked here. My markup showed up. As you can see here, this is how I've got my markup ready. I've got trend lines. I've got let me show you how to draw your trend lines. You just click on trend lines. You can find it down here. You can find everything you need here, all the trend lines, the arrow array, whatever. Now whatever you use most, you just click on the star and favorite. It will come down here for you, and then you can have this on your screen, and then just, you know, like a shortcut basically. So yeah, this is how you start marking up. Now if you don't know how to mark up and everything, I'm gonna make a video on that very shortly, guys, so keep an eye on that. Yeah, so now that we have our chart marked up, support and resistance, everything, now we drop down to the 4-hour time frame, and then we start looking for setups, right? We start looking for setups. Now we see here that the market had major sells, and then we saw a correction, right? Now if you take your Fibonacci from point A to point B, which is previous high to previous low in a downtrend, and then from previous low to a previous high in an uptrend. In this scenario, we have a downtrend, so we take it from the previous high to the previous low, and then as you see here, we've got a 61.80 rejection, so which means that's very good. So now if it rejects and gives me a bullish engulfing candle, I'll be entering a sell, but that has not formed yet. So all I do now is just be patient with the market and let the market play out and do its thing, right? We don't just jump in, we wait for confirmation. We take a step-by-step, a rule-based strategy. This is how you can be profitable in the Forex market, right? In this scenario, bulls are still in control, and we are facing and reaching a major weekly resistance line as well. So let's see what happens. Now after that, what I like to do is throw in an RSI. Now your RSI is going to look completely different, but here's my settings for this RSI. This is how I like to use it. Now when you put it on your charts, this is how you put it on your charts. You see this little F icon here, you just click on it, and then you should just search for RSI, which is the relative strength index. You just absolutely favorite there, and then it stays in your favorites right here. Now that you have up on the screen, it up on your screen, it's going to look a bit different than mine. You just click on the settings here, and then just copy my settings if you'd like. It's very simple and very well explained, right? I've got a 50 line here because that's where I know that, okay, if it's above the 50, it's in a bullish momentum. If it's below the 50, we're in a bearish momentum, and so on. So as you can see here, we are trading above the 50 line, which tells me that the market is still bullish, right? So yeah, this is how you put in your RSI. I will make another video on how to trade the RSI and what to look for and how you can benefit from it. Now also, what I also like to throw in is 3 SMAs, which also, you go back to indicators, you search in 3 smooth moving averages, right? This is what you're gonna need. 3 smooth moving averages, your favorite. You click on it, you put it on your chart. Now once it's on your chart, it's gonna look a bit different. Now you just click on the settings, and then you can also make yours the same as mine. I've got a 21 closed, 50 closed, 200 also closed, and then your colors. Obviously this is mine, but you can make them whatever that suits you, right? But make sure you remember what color is for what number, right? My 200 is red, my 50 is blue, and my 21 is green. So just make sure you know what line, what color is for what line. Now once you've done all of that, this is how your chart's gonna look like. Exactly like this, right? So now, what are we seeing here? We are trading above the 200. We are trading above the 50 and the 21, which means we're still in a very, very bullish market. So we do not sell until we see confirmation, right? Now you need to be good at reading the candlesticks, because that's going to tell you a lot about the market, and it's going to tell you when it's a good time to, okay, look for sells now, don't look for buys, right? So let's say for this video's sake, we want to sell. We just take a short position and we slam it right there. I always like to aim for 20 pip, 20 between 20 range pip, and then my stop loss is always about 10 pips. So we've got a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio, which means if we're risking 1% on this trade, we can make 2%, right? So this is how I trade. This is the way that's honestly been working out for me. But yeah, so this is it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video, and if you do have any questions, do let me know in the comments, and I'll come back and I'll make sure to respond to you and help you guys out with any questions you guys need. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.